Hey, what's going on guys, it's Lewis here for a new video. I'm really not feeling very well today. Woke up this morning with a sore throat and a lump in my throat, and I've been getting increasingly more tired as the day goes on. It's only 4 o'clock, so in today's part of the video I'm probably not going to look too great, and hopefully tomorrow's part of the video I feel a little bit better, but that's wishful thinking at the end of the day. I think I'm falling ill. Hopefully I don't have the coronavirus. To kick off this video, as you guys can see, I got the bonnet on the other day, got the bumper partially on, basically just to cover everything up. But we'll have a little look around now, show you guys how far I've got on with everything. So there's the bay, got all the hoses in now, which is lovely. They turned up the other day. I'm actually, now that I look at it more and more, really starting to like the colour of the hoses. Originally I thought they were a bit too dark, but looking at them now, I think they're pretty cool. I think this one will more than likely be changed in the future for a different colour one, because it's a bit too much green. But tell me what you guys think. I think it looks pretty cool. I think what I'm going to do at the moment, or right now, is get some Jubilee clips on these hoses back here. You probably can't see, but down here, there you go, that might be a little bit better. On those two hoses there, there's no clips at the moment, so I'm going to clip them on now, get that out of the way. Alright guys, so we've got that bit sorted now. I've got all of that on. It took a lot longer than I expected. It was really awkward getting in there with all of these bits in there. But that's all done up now. Jubilee clips on those, which is nice. Not sure what I'm going to do next. Let me have a think. Before I do that, I need to speak about something. As you guys know, or may not know, this is my grandma's house that I'm working on my car in. So obviously it's not at my house. I have to drive here to obviously get here. It's like a 5-minute walk, but I normally drive. That's besides the point. Basically we're going through a really bad storm at the moment down in Southampton. I don't know if you guys heard that. There's like 80-mile-per-hour winds outside, and I don't know if you guys can see, well you can see, back there is the outhouse where a pool table has been for years and years. My grandma's sort of late partner who passed away built it, and it's just completely shredded. This literally happened today. There's no roof. It's been blown off completely, and this has been here for years and years. And it's horrible. It's really horrible. There's nothing I can do to help either. I'm not going to be able to put the roof back on in this weather. I'm not going to be able to put the roof on anyway, but look, it's all been ripped off and everything. So I need to contact a member of family, hopefully get them to help sort it out. But yeah, really horrible. Alright guys, so today is tomorrow, and I'm not feeling too bad. Still got a sore throat, it's getting a bit worse. So hopefully I don't have coronavirus, or well, I'm going to be in isolation for the next few weeks. But enough of that. We managed to get a lot done today. Ed came round and helped out. I shouldn't have put this back piece in yet, I don't think, but I put it in anyway to see what it looked like, and I think it's going to stay. It doesn't look perfect, but I dyed it a few months back with spray dye from Autoglim, and it actually done a pretty decent job, so I'm really happy with that. So I'm going to leave it on for now, and definitely leave it on when everything goes back in, because I think it just looks really nice. So we're going to leave that in. What else have I done? Or what has Ed done, really? Throttle cable's all done now. A lot of the wiring is all done. Yeah, just pretty much mostly everything is done. There's just a couple more bits that really need doing. Starter motor still needs bolting in fully, so I need to buy the bolts for that, which is not a massive problem. I'll get around to buying them soon. Starter motor's looking rugged down there. I don't actually know if it works. I should have tested it, but I guess it will come to that when we try to start the car for the first time. Apart from that, not too much down here. Got a lot of like this stuff done. It's got the brake on this side, which is nice. Hub's all on the other side. Still need to get the brakes on the other side. That's all good. Absolutely destroyed the powder coat trying to get it in, so I'm going to have to respray that and have to cover stuff up and just put some more paint on there, which isn't a massive problem. That should be pretty easy to do, just get a colour match for it. But yeah, brakes are all done now. What else? Gear linkage piece. The boot on the gear linkage is on. Don't know if you guys can see, it's a bit dark, but the boot is now on. A lot of stuff has been done, so the car now goes into gear. bit of a wobble, which is an issue that we found. Not really much we can do about that at the moment, but definitely in the future going to look into that. It's got a massive wobble when it's in gear, quite a lot of play, but it shouldn't affect the way that the car drives at all. So that's all good. Steering is all done as well. Everything steers good. Obviously going to have to get it aligned when it comes to it, but that's for another time, of course. Throttle is all sorted as well. So there's not really much more to do, to be honest, guys. Let's take a look at this glove box and see what I've got in here. Ah, hell yeah. I like that. Got another one, parking fine in there. Still haven't paid that. I really need to do that. Whatever. But yeah, inside here, obviously ABS wiring and stuff. Need to get around to doing that at some point. I might do it today, maybe. I don't know. Maybe just leave it for another time. But them colours are really popping, man. Really happy with that. Came out just the way I wanted it to. I've had a thought that I want to put a bit of orange in the bay as well, so maybe respray this orange. I'm not too sure yet. But yeah, I think it's looking really nice, really clean. Coming out here, I'll show you guys the back box, which is obviously going to go back on it when the time comes. Keep these drive shafts as spares, I think. That's just the leftover bits that I'm not really going to use at all, just the wiper bits there. Here's the back box. Probably going to give that a little clean up in a minute. Could do a polish at some point, machine polish. But it's pretty new. Like I said, I got it made at Powerflow. I don't know if you guys knew, but I got this exhaust made at Powerflow. It's pretty much brand new. It's just dusty, as you can see, but I'm going to give it a good polish up at some point. All ready for when I go down to Powerflow to get the centre section made up and the manifold mated up to the centre section. When you look at it from here, it pretty much looks like a complete car, but there are still bits that need doing before it's ready to start up and get on the road. I'm going to have to note all of those bits down when I get home, write a list, and then really focus on doing that in the next couple of weeks. But bumper still needs mounting up properly. I need to get all the fluids, which is going to be last, which is going to cost a bit of money. I need the oil, power steering fluid, brake fluid, antifreeze gearbox fluid, all of that stuff, coolant. So it's a little bit of money, but I can get the coolant for cheap at work, really cheap, which is good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of it. You know, at least at the end of the day, I haven't done this for anyone else but myself. I just really like the look of it. I think it looks really out there and wacky, and that's the kind of the idea I wanted with this engine bay. Originally I wanted it to look OEM, but as time went on I changed my mind and, you know, sort of went off to another direction and think that this is a lot more cooler, a lot more to my taste. But yeah, we're pretty much there. We are pretty much there. Just covered that up so you can't see the ugly aircon condenser. But it all needs bolting back up. The bumper still needs putting on, but I'm going to leave that to another day because I've worked on this a lot this weekend. I need to go and see my girlfriend, really. But yeah, all in all, very happy. I think I should use this opportunity to speak about where I want to go with this car. You know, what the next sort of plans are after I get it on the road, take it to a couple of shows and just enjoy it for what it is. I want a full respray and I want the rust to be tended to. Little bit of rust over there, as you can see where I'm putting my finger on the pillar there. And just this paintwork in general is not amazing. It's faded over time. I'll probably more than likely get it compounded first, get it all polished up, see how it comes out. But later on down the line, I really want to get a full respray. It's definitely going to happen. It's just a matter of time. It's a lot of money. So I want to make sure that it's as good as it can possibly be. I want to get the underneath of the car re-undersealed. And I really want to work on the rear suspension, which we'll look at now. Before the rear suspension even, just this fuel tank, really want to get restored, get that all restored. Everything at the back here, the beam, you can see it's really rusty. There's the beam and the bushes and stuff there. Brand new handbrake cable. Get all of these redone, get new ones made up, jacking points. But yeah, this beam and all of that stuff, really get that all cleaned up, because you can see at the front there it's super clean, and then back here it's not. So that needs to be tended to. in the future, obviously. Doesn't look too bad. It is rusty, it's dirty, but that's how it should sort of look, I guess, for a car of this age. But that subframe pretty much looked the same, and now look at it, it's gleaming. But like I say, the interior is pretty much immaculate. A little hoover and it will look amazing again. At the moment, I'm not looking to do anything to that. Maybe change the steering wheel, but at the moment, not really too much. Eventually, when it comes to it, I want to get the interior all painted up. Ooh, I keep catching myself on that bumper. I want to get the interior all painted up, but that'll be like in the future, in at least a couple of years, maybe even sooner, I'm not sure. Depends how much money it's going to cost me, but I want to get the interior all painted up. And if I really want to go really far and I want to keep it as a show car, I might do like a half cage or something, but we'll see. I just want to keep it original for now on the outside, if you know what I mean. Don't want to do too much there. I definitely want to get the roof wrapped. I'm going to get that in like a checkered effect, because I really like that effect. I'm going to get that done, and maybe in the future get another spoiler for it, but that'll be long in the future. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a little bit of an update on how far we've gotten so far. Really liking the direction that this car's going. It's almost on the road, so you guys will see me at the shows this year. I'll be starting off with Simply Ford Bewley, and then Ford Fair, etc. Whatever shows I can make it to. Thanks for watching this update video. I've got a new phone at the moment, if you guys couldn't tell. The quality is like so much better than the phone I had before. So this is the Huawei P30 Pro. I had a P20 Pro, but I broke it the other day. I don't know if I said that at the start of the video, but that's broke now. So we've got this, and it's absolutely amazing. I got my early upgrade, so I'm really happy with that. Yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. So till next time, I've been Lewis, you've been awesome, and we'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.